Every year, the Free State government sets aside money to help poor students access university. Noble, important, exactly the kind of thing your tax rands are supposed to do. Between 2017 and 2023, officials in the Office of the Premier ran that fund. They had one job. They did a different job. The SIU has now finished counting. The SIU found a student who received bursary funding from the Office of the Premier. The student also received 13,000 rand from NSFAS. The student had died before completing their studies. The University of the Free State moved the money into a suspense account. The student's parents spent the NSFAS deposit. The SIU says recovery is unlikely. The student also unlikely to comment. The bursary scheme was meant to fund needy South African students to address scarce skills. It ran under two premiers, Eish and Sisi Ntombela. 6 years. The auditor-general flagged serious irregularities in both the 2019 and 2020 reports. Those reports were not, apparently, assigned to anyone's reading list. President Ramaphosa eventually authorized the SIU investigation under Proclamation 123 of 2023. By then, the damage was done, stamped, filed, and sent to 7 different universities. Investigators found that officials approved bursaries for their own relatives. They found 7 foreign nationals funded, 6 of them approved as so-called top achievers. 576,734 rand in irregular expenditure on foreign nationals alone. The policy said South African citizens residing in the Free State only. The officials found this guideline to be more of a suggestion, a flexible suggestion, a starting point for a conversation, really. Here is the full list of what the SIU found. Relatives of officials funded. Foreigners funded. Failing students extended from 3-year to 7-year contracts rather than terminated. An official who resigned continued receiving bursary funds after leaving. An international partnership where the Office of the Premier was supposed to contribute 35% of fees, they contributed 65%. That error alone, over 8.5 million rand. The SIU also found millions sitting unused in university expense accounts because nobody was monitoring them. 6.3 million rand has since been recovered from 7 universities. The rest is being chased. The SIU has made 38 disciplinary referrals against implicated officials. 18 individuals signed acknowledgments of debt, a combined 1.9 million rand. 6.3 million rand was recovered from 7 universities. The implicated officials ranged from HR clerks to directors. Neither Premier Eish nor Premier Sisi Ntombela has been named in the referrals, at least not publicly. The scheme, for what it's worth, is still operational. Here is what the SIU cannot put a number on: the students who didn't get funded, the ones whose applications were rejected or never processed, while relatives were approved. The bursary was designed for financially disadvantaged students to address scarce skills shortages in the Free State. It funded 161 students and 16 officials. The ratio of deserving to connected is not in the report. The scheme is still running. The same Office of the Premier still administers it. Proclamation 123 of 2023 came 3 years after the Auditor-General first flagged it. 3 years is a long time to be waiting for your bursary. The SIU recovered 6.3 million rand, signed acknowledgments of debt for 1.9 million rand more, referred 38 officials for discipline. The ghost student's 34,891 rand has been written off, irrecoverable by the nature of the situation. The bursary scheme continues. The Office of the Premier continues. The auditor-general continues to write reports. Whether anyone reads them, that's a separate investigation. Mzansi Eina. Because, eish, somebody has to say it.